Today we are going to talk about Libra. Yes, that very zodiac sign everyone is used to seeing as the embodiment of harmony, balance, and peace. At first glance, they really do seem light, diplomatic, and friendly. But don't get too comfortable. Libra has another side, and believe me, underestimating it would be a mistake. Let's start with their main trait, their drive for justice. Libra is ruled by Venus, the planet of love and balance. And here lies the paradox. Behind their gentle smile often hides an iron will for order. They can be incredibly persistent if they feel balance has been disrupted. They won't shout, they won't create drama. But when they strike, it's precise and aimed straight at the weakest spot. Now, let's talk about manipulation. Libra are born diplomats. They know exactly what to say and when to say it. They're easy to love, and you want to trust them. But behind that charm hides a strategist. Sometimes it's not malice, just a natural gift. They sense people deeply and know which strings to pull. In the end, they get the glory, even if everyone else did the work. And here's where it gets interesting. Their charm can turn into a weapon. When Libra loses balance and stops controlling this side of their nature, those close to them may start to feel manipulated. Whether intentional or not, the consequences can still be destructive. And one more thing, their legendary calm is just a mask. Inside, Libra may be raging with storms, but they'll keep smiling, holding their composure, until the time comes. And then, they explode, but not loudly, coldly, detached, calculated. And that's far scarier, because when the person everyone knew as calm and kind suddenly turns icy and merciless, it's chilling. So yes, Libra is the sign of balance, but disturb their harmony, and you'll see a very different side. Let's move on. There's another side of Libra we can't ignore. Their inner mental battles. Libra is the sign of reflection. They're always weighing, analyzing, searching for the golden mean. And this is both their strength and their weakness. In moments of emotional tension, even simple decisions can feel torturous. Inside is chaos. On one hand, they don't want to hurt anyone. On the other, they need to deal with themselves. And that's when Libra gets stuck, sometimes for a long time, lost in endless analysis, drifting away from reality. Now back to justice. For Libra, it's not just a pretty word. It's law, the law of cause and effect. Sow the wind, reap the storm. They genuinely believe good must be rewarded, evil must be punished. And if restoring balance means rocking the boat, they'll do it. Their calmness is not weakness. It's silk wrapping around a razor-sharp sword of justice. And in this fight, they don't descend into aggression. Libra fights with dignity. Their protest is a noble challenge. Their soul rebels against inequality, and their heart beats in rhythm with balance. Another trump card of Libra is their gift of persuasion. Their words are like honey with a blade hidden inside. Gentle, calm, yet strikingly powerful. They don't pressure, don't argue, don't force. Instead, they unfold the world in front of you in such a way that you arrive at their truth yourself. It's not a debate, it's a dance. A step forward, a step aside, a graceful turn. And suddenly, you're already nodding, already agreeing, enchanted by their logic and style. They don't shout to convince. They whisper the truth so persuasively that you can't reject it. And now let's talk about what makes Libra truly dangerous. They know your weaknesses, and they know how to use them. Libra are empaths, observers. They listen, they dive deep, they analyze. It seems like this makes them the perfect friends. But if you betray their trust, all this knowledge can turn against you, and they won't act harshly. No. Libra presses the right buttons so delicately that one innocent remark can cut deeper than a scream. Libra doesn't strike with a fist. They strike with words. Cold, precise, straight into your weakest spot. Yes, Libra can lie, but usually not out of malice. More often, it's their way of protecting the fragile peace around them. They may sugarcoat, soften, stay silent, just not to hurt. Their lie is like a pillow under a blow, soft, but still a lie. And over time, even the kindest intentions erode trust. Let's go further. Libra has a reputation as the nice guys, peacemakers, diplomats, polite and agreeable. But the truth is, they can be surprisingly vengeful. For them, offense isn't just pain, it's imbalance. And when harmony is broken, they will do anything to restore it. And if you are the cause of the chaos, beware, they will strike, not immediately, not openly, but surely. Libra rarely seeks conflict, but if it's inevitable, they do have dirty tricks up their sleeve, and they won't regret using them if they decide you deserved it. The most dangerous part? Almost no one suspects them. They seem like the last people capable of cold revenge, which makes their strikes even scarier. They hit where it hurts, and often get away with it. And one more detail. Libra knows how to play the long game. They don't take revenge in the heat of the moment. They wait, patiently, for months, sometimes years. All that time, they may appear friendly, calm, even warm. But inside, they're building a plan, a subtle, strategic plan. Their actions look random, but each one leads to the moment when everything collapses. And it collapses exactly when you least expect it. That's why Libra are so dangerous. Their revenge is not a storm. It's the silence before an earthquake. And finally, you can't really fool them. Libra are natural observers. They read between the lines. If you lie, they'll sense it. Especially if you try to win the trust of someone they love, you will be exposed. Quickly, gently, accurately. They can be charming, easygoing, effortless, exactly what people want them to be. But these are just masks. If necessary, Libra can play any role to achieve their goal. And when you finally realize it was all a game, it may already be too late. That's their danger. Libra can never be fully understood. You never really know who's in front of you. A loyal ally, a devoted friend, or someone who's had you in a chess trap all along. That's all for today. Thank you for listening to the end. Share in the comments, which Libra traits do you recognize in yourself the most?